Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kalama Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bashem Kakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to do rule and teach well, and honors to the brothers pushing this truth across the four corners with all sincerity. So, I just want to go over a quick topic on how the Lord is going to protect, His elect, in the times of Jacob's trouble, right? And we say that we're the hopeful elect because we don't know. We just, we say Lord willing, right? That would be at that number. The Lord watch over us in these days, right? So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 33 and 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation even again he will deliver him. Yeah, so there will no evil happen to him that feareth the Lord, right? But in temptation even again he'll deliver him, right? So even when, right, we're tested, right, the Lord's not just gonna, have us jacked up out here, man, right? Even in testing, even in chastisement, the Lord, delivers us, man. He makes a way for us, right? In these times that we're moving into, all right, you gotta have that mindset. You gotta pray, that you keep that faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? That the Lord will look out for you, man, right? Because if you lose that faith and you get carnal, right, and you're not spiritually minded, what's gonna happen to you? Right? You're gonna falter, and ultimately you're gonna take the mark, the MOTB, right? If you're carnal minded, right? Because that's a symbol that you're following this damn devil, man, right? Because it's gonna get rough, right? These people out here, they're gonna flock to take the MOTB because there's gonna be, there's gonna be a shell of a functioning society, right? That's gonna be blocked behind the MOTB, with all these 15-minute cities, smart cities, all these different things all coming together, all right? If you want your job back, you gotta take this mark, all right? So, you gotta have that faith, man, all right? Don't take that shit. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 3 and 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Absolutely. Those are the things you're supposed to hope on. You're supposed to hope on that continually, man. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We're in these chains of darkness. We can't do it all right on this side, right? We need to hope for the Lord's mercy, right? We need to, right? Because, it's the only way, man. It's through that grace. The salvation through faith, the salvation through grace. That's the way to go, right? As according to the scriptures, right? But you gotta have faith with works, though. Like, you gotta really put in work, man. Right? Verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see that ever any trusted the Lord and was confounded, and did any abide his fear was forsaken. And whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Exactly. All right, so the Lord is dealing with you. Right? Look at the generations of old, man. Look at Daniel, right? How the Lord preserved Daniel out of death. The three holy children, man. I can't remember the names right now. Azariah, Meshach, and then let me see. Let's see if I can find it. I was reading Daniel not too long ago, like a couple of days ago. I was going through Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, but they had Babylonian names that like Nebuchadnezzar gave them. So yeah, for the Lord, yeah. So going back to this, right? So look at the generations of old, the Lord always preserved his men from death, from suffering, right? And made a way for them. You have the examples of the scriptures, man, right? So don't it's easier said than done, right? But you gotta fight, right? Fight that good fight, right? Have that faith, right? And stay strong, man, right? Especially in these times, right? You know, especially as we move closer to Jacob's trouble, and that thing being Jacob's trouble being in full swing, right? You gotta have that faith and hope that should be of those men, be the elect, right? Because these times are gonna get real brutal, real crazy, man. And we have the examples, right? You know what? I was even talking to a Jake. I was at the gym, you know, and I mean, we were kind of having a little aside. I'll make this quick. But we were having a little aside or whatever, because I think he was looking for like a barbell or something, and I was doing my squats. I really fuck with the squats. Squats are a great thing. But yeah, um, he was talking to me and he was like, "Yeah, man, look all these people here, on their phones. Technology is taken away for a second. Like 99% of the gym is gonna die, right? Like all these people here gonna die. No tech, they're gonna die. It's gonna be over for them." And I was like, "Yeah, that's right, man." I mean, of course, I didn't tell him what I'm involved in or nothing like that, but I was like, "Yeah, that's right, man. Society are just hooked up to the phones, right? So when Jigger Trouble's in full swing and people can't get their commodities and get this and get that, it's very possible. Uh, you know, there's no lights. There could be blackouts. Right? It could be even no internet. These things are possibilities, right? These people are gonna lose it, man, right? And yeah, the MOTB come out and say, hey, you want to get your job back. You want to have light. You want to have, go back to normalcy, right? Then they take this MOTBs. People are gonna flock to it. They can play games on their phone, right? And the MOTB also, right? They have like I've seen some models. They have like a 30-year something battery, man. They run off of like your body's current or something. They produce their own electric currents, but they have like a long ass battery. So that means you don't even gotta charge it, man. These people gonna flock to that shit, man. You know. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful. It forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. Right? Now there's different precepts on that, but I know it says that, and I think Sirach made a couple verses down, right? Concerning propitiation, be not without caution to add sin unto sin, right? Don't be just sinning just to sin, pretty much, right? It goes like that, right? Do we sin because you're in the grace? God forbid, right? That one too. So yeah, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 65 verse 18. All the safe, Yahweh Shem Shah, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. All my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. All my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Right? So yeah, in these times that we're coming into, man, right, the Lord's gonna look after, his chosen, man. Right? And you gotta pray that you be of those men. Right? You gotta pray the Lord, keeps that kakwadash upon you, man. Right? The Lord looks after you in these days. That you be of his chosen, that you be of his elect. And that's the type of mindset you gotta be in, man. Right? The Lord look out for you in these days. You gotta have that faith, man. Right? Even though these times are getting rougher, right? Gas is gonna keep going up, right? Commodities and these different things are gonna just keep going up. I even noticed. I don't know how recent this was, but like even like those little packs of gum, like wintergreen. I remember growing up, those things were always like 35 cents. Now I was up in like Williamsburg. Nah, not Williamsburg. I was up in like Harlem. Yeah, that shit's 50 cents now. And I was like, damn. Right? We already seen it with the chips and things like that. I remember like the 4 serving bags used to be $1, but now they're like I think like $1.25 or some shit. So yeah, prices are rising across the board, but that's just if the scriptures, man. All right, laid himself with thick clay, right? All his debt, fiat currency, right? Famines. And eventually things are just gonna get so bad. It's gonna be like Weimar Germany, like, you know, mad money for like a loaf of bread, you know. So let that be that. Hold on, where are we? Oh yeah. So let that be that though in F5 and I say shalom.